Happy Monday, everybody. It's Dr. Matt with Full Potential Chiropractic with your Monday tip of the week. This week coming upon us is Sleep Awareness Week, so I want to make sure that we're still maintaining that great quality of sleep that we need. Obviously, sleep is so important to us because that's when your body repairs itself. That's when your brain and your body talk to each other more efficiently, and when we deprive ourselves from that, that means our body has less chance to recover. Now, I'm not going to start talking about, what pillow to use or what mattress to have. Obviously, if you have some older ones, probably should change those out. That's a given. I'm not going to say you need to have 9 hours of sleep or 7 hours of sleep. I think research, for the most part, shows that, the younger we are, the more sleep we need because our body's growing and developing more. As the older we get, they, come in a range of 7 to 9 hours. Now, again, that's what science shows. That doesn't mean that's right for you or wrong for you. That's just what's out there. Me personally, I try to get about 6.5 hours. I just find that works good for me. So a few tips for me to keep you on track with your sleep quality. Keep that regular sleep schedule. Monday through Friday, I wake up at 3 o'clock. Saturday is 3:45, and Sunday I typically sleep in a little bit longer. And then when I usually go to bed, it's usually around 8 o'clock. Now, it doesn't always have to be right at 8 o'clock, but anywhere from 8 to 8:30 is where I try to fall asleep, and it works out from there. So that is my sleep schedule. It's important that you keep a regular one so your body's always constantly getting used to it. When you're all over the place, now again, life does throw us curveballs, so it's not always going to be the same. But the more consistent you are, the better your body's going to have a chance to rely upon that. The next two are supplements. So magnesium's a big one. I just take Natural Calm here. It's a good form of magnesium carbonate. Magnesium's good for about 300 different functions in your body, but I like to take that throughout the day. And right at 6 o'clock, just to give my body a chance to settle down and calm down. The next one being fish oil. So I like fish oil because it's really good for the brain. So obviously your sleep center is in the brain. So if we help the brain as much as we can, allow that to turn on and turn off as quickly as you want it to. So again, your brain's job when you're sleeping is to repair and recover. So the better stuff that we give our brain, the better job it can do on us as far as letting us fall asleep a lot quicker and help us grow and repair. Next one is, there's a lot of them out there. It's the ring I'm wearing right now. It's an Aura ring. I used to have a Whoop band. There's Fit bands and other health trackers out there. And what they do, a lot of them are starting to get more and more advanced, which they started tracking your sleep. How long does it take you to go to sleep? What's your resting heart rate? Your heart rate variability, how much stress your body's under. They're all great. I wouldn't take them to the heart as far as the accuracy. I would just look at the trends. What time you are going to bed, how long does it take you, how long you're sleeping, right? Those are the good things. I like to look at trends, not so much how accurate they are to a T, because that sometimes can drive you a little bit crazy and maybe a bit denial of how well you did sleep. I mean, sometimes we wake up and we slept great and the tracker says, oh, well, you didn't really sleep that good. So I wouldn't take it too personal, but I would just look at the trends that we're on, the hours that we sleep, what time we're going to bed, what time we're waking up, and start to study that and to see, base it off of how you're functioning that day. And the last one is regular exercise. So me personally, I like to work out early in the morning, but there's a lot of research out there saying, you may be mentally tired throughout the day, or maybe you have a desk job and you're so mentally exhausted, but your body is ready to go. Your body has a lot of energy built up in it. So if you have a desk job, either get some of that physical activity out of the way in the morning, maybe on lunch, or right when you get home from work. Because when you have all this pent up energy, maybe you're mentally exhausted, you've had a long day or you have a long drive home, but your body's still ready to go. Getting out for a brisk walk, a run, weightlifting, whatever it may be, is definitely beneficial. I would try to space that out, maybe a couple hours right before you go to bed. Ideally, because when you do exercise, a flood of hormones comes into your body, and that sometimes can keep you up. So be careful of that. Maybe if that's an issue for you, maybe that's the only time you can work out, then try to plan it out a little bit better. Try to maybe squeeze in the morning or on lunchtime, but try to space that exercise out maybe an hour or two right before you go to bed. So again, keep a regular sleep schedule. Magnesium is very good for the entire body, calming it down. Fish oil to help your brain function even better. Get a sleep tracker, let those figure out, when your best sleep schedule is, and rate your functionality throughout the day, and then regular exercise. So those are my 5 tips to help you guys sleep better. Hope you guys have an awesome week. Talk to you next Monday.